So, my dear friends, look what I have on my desk's box. This is Tarot Z deck, and what we see inside the Tarot Z. I use this desk only once. It's happened at 2020 year, the start of COVID epidemic, and I use it for look what's happened with this epidemic situation for this moment. It's happened 2 years ago, and I hide this video from public because it's not safety. It's dangerous to show the different point to give on this situation. And this moment is long time ago, 2 years ago, and situation is changed. Many rules, and it's not safety. That's why I hide this video. And I'll always try to be careful with words. But Tarot Z, for now, is very interesting because we all world see this letter Z on the military vehicles. All world know this letter. What is this meaning today in a 2021 year? So these cards, I think, explore for us the nature of the Z people. Who is actually the Z people? And we see in the first card there's a third Empress. This is a Z mover. This is a Z mover. I understand what is this meaning. Do you understand it? What is this meaning? Who is Z people actually for today? Zombification. Okay, I live in St. Petersburg, my location for right now, and I know what is this place with this pillar. It's the center of St. Petersburg. And I see Z people every day. I see the Z letter on the vehicles by the police and guardians. The military technique and the ruins we see behind the Z man. The priest, a slave, the believers. The nature of the Z people, they are the believers. They are no thinkers. They have no itself thinking. They have no different point to give. They all have one point to give by the taken by the priest. Avant is meaning the first knight of apocalyptic apocryph. The previous video where I explore about 4 knights of apocalypse. The first knight is epidemic, and the second is a war, and the third is a hungry, and the fourth is a death. Zombification started a long time ago, and the Z people nature is providing by some sort of conceptions a long time ago. This Z man, his cups both is empty for now. You understand what is this meaning? Both cups is empty. And now we see on the news lines, these pictures every day. The military vehicles. There is a Z later. Egypt. We see here Egypt. As I saw, in Egypt is a massive import the food from Russia territory. And this dangerous situation about the third knight, apocalyptic knight, is hungry. The borders are closed. The borders are locked. The first time by the epidemic, and the second time with the war. And the hungry is behind this. So the judgment, where is the judgment? There is a judgment on Z territory. It looks like the judgment is a stone figure. Is conception and conception for the safety. The nature of the people is the weakest point. Is a very high sufferance and zero resistance. Both of these, zero resistance and high level of sufferance. Well, it's a cross. It looks like memorial, the massive grave. We have rules about massive graves. So the 6 is the lovers. The lovers, I have no feeling about each other. The nature of the people is thinking only by themselves. and not about others, only by themselves. And it disconnects them. Who is this? This is the Emperor, I believe. The Emperor. You know who the greatest Z leader, the Emperor of Z people? You know who is he? So, we have massive group of Z people. What to connect them? I think it's a hate, a rage, a high level of rage and the hating for other peoples. They separate all humanity, all peoples, all others, only for Z people and others. Others are enemy, and they have very high level of hate for all others, for enemy. Strange. Aggressive. Very high level of aggressive. The people are believers, but very aggressive believers. They are not accept any overconception, only conception of the people unity, of the people world. So the humans is a free humans. On a couple weeks ago, I saw a TV show. It's called Yellowstone. There were Dutton family are protect the land where the generation of Duttons lives. It looks like Montana, but it looks like some mountains of Europe, maybe. And these people looks like freemans. This is not the people. They have a weapon to protect the territory where they live. The mass media and TV shows for Z people always show celebrities, the Z celebrities. It's very interesting. It looks like Hunger Games. It looks like Panem with exaltating celebrities on the Capitol and hungry people who lives in districts. This is a Z world. So the Knight and the Knight of Wands. This is a Knight, Apocaliptic Knight, a pandemic. Ace of coins. So the coins is a base for Third knight is hungry. The money is expensive and now not equal. The equality is lost. And how can you buy the food if you have money but have no food? It's a good question. First stage of a third knight. The seer is also captured by the people. It looks like he rise from the seer, and we know what's happened on the seer, on the Black Sea. Yeah, happy birthday. Great, happy birthday, I think. Especially for right now. It looks like a metro station. Metro station on the Moscow or maybe St. Petersburg. The people believes it's a safety places for total radiation Armageddon. They are believers and their belief is a safety. You remember a Metro game about apocalyptic times where peoples is hiding underground on the metro tunnels. So the four of coins. The coins is oligarchy people. The richest people, many people, richest in the world, and now they start to lust their riches, lust their properties. The hungry Z man, very hungry, very ugly, very evil. The real TV watchers. So that's people, I think they are trying to break the borderlines. For what? It's a good question. Well, the knight of the coins is hungry. We see the bull here. Remember the gold bull on the Wall Street? And in his head, in his hand, he have a symbol of the knight, apocalyptic knight of the hungry. There's a girl. I think that the girl is Instagram blogger. Instagram and Facebook. Beauty blogger. We know many Z girls, Instagram bloggers for right now. And they are lost his account. His account is blocked right now. And she crying. And she's smiling and smiling and crying, and which looks very ugly, very unnormal. The knight of a coin. He's a pirate. He have a ship. How many ships are confiscated in these days by the people? So, who is this here? It's something terrible. I don't understand. He killed someone. Oh, 10 of the swords completely collapsed. This is a fail, a total fail of the war. The card, the 10 of the swords, it's complete of the fail in any conflict. What's meaning by this card? The king of wands. The kings. The government. The citizen with the sword. The follower of the hate. How many hate today we see? The naked woman. Maybe the clothes is over. Have no clothes anymore, have no wares, have no brands. I don't know what's happened next and how many time long it will be happened. Again, naked man. What have the people if they have known nothing? The sufferance, and maybe in the jail. Maybe this is a show for us. Some sort of places where the people are sufferers. He don't listen anymore. He don't want. He tried to say something, he tried to explain his conception, his point to give how the world, how the world is exist. His position is very aggressive. He tried to say something, but we hear only loud. The old mother and his house is completely destroyed. The hermit. He tried to go out from this territory. He tried to not see and not listen what's happened. He tried to listen only by himself. He tried to understand something. He tried to be thinker, not believer. A kid and the ruins, completely destroyed territory. It's terrible picture. A high priestess. You understand what is this meaning? Who is this? I try to think about the priest and the priestess as a propagandistic talk show celebrities who install the Z conceptions to the people's heads, to the people's mind. The cups is meaning religious of the people. It's a strange religion. Only the Z people have a high level of spirit, of spirituality. And their belief, they have high level of morality and great traditions. This is the nature of the people. So, the hanged man, the hanged between the heavens and the hell and the graveyard, the borderline between graveyard and freedom, territory of freedom. A smile face. Smiling, keep smiling, keep smiling. Keep smiling conception. It's not happened around.